I have finished watching the episode The Dragon's Labyrinth. So, as I said in the last video, I thought, okay, hopefully that they apologize for it. I do like the fact that the person that was responsible for Coco does say, no, I was supposed to be responsible for you. I should have stopped you, that kind of situation, which, I was fine with. But then there's this agonizing going on by the end where she basically took action, which here's the thing, a thing that I didn't mention in the last video was that I didn't talk about the factor that technically Coco is responsible for, being in the situation and she has to find a way to escape or make a plan. And that's what they do, but still by the end, she's still trying to take the responsibility for everything that happens, which should not be the goddamn case. Like, okay, is she responsible that she got herself in this situation? Yes, that is 100% legitimate, but they still followed her, for God's sakes. They still followed her, didn't do anything, and, she didn't ask them to come along the journey. Coco didn't ask them to come along the journey, so no, they still have to take their responsibility that they got themselves into this goddamn mess. And Coco, she has to take responsibility and plan an escape plan. But then, of course, then we get to another thing, which I knew from the very first episode that that creepy guy that she met when she was a little like even smaller, and then they gave her that weird looking mask guy, and I'm just like, I knew he would come back to the story in a sense, and I knew that he basically was a not trustworthy person. Come on, I know that there's something more to it than that, but hopefully, obviously the series is still going. Probably will stop at some point. Not sure if it's going to get another season, but I really do like the situation. I do like the plan, and I do like the kind of mystery of who this guy is and what possibly is in the near future. And it is still reminding me a little bit of Harry Potter. However, unlike Harry Potter, Coco actually is learning from her mistakes. She's learning and progressing of how to do spells and stuff like that and trying to learn from others. So I do like that part. I'm just hoping it gets better. I'm hoping that there's more character development, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Really love this episode. Pretty solid one.